Do you find yourself being nervous or just not interested in small talk when it comes to your career, but you want to make six figures? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you some career paths that will allow you to make six figures. It's not perfect, but it might be the solution to what you're looking for. Let's get into it. First career up is a technical writer. I did some research here. So, for a technical writer, they create documents. They create documents. Let me put this here. So they create. Give me a second here. Ah, create documents, documentation, user manual, and guides for software. My spelling is off sometimes. That's what spell check is for. Technical products. Now, I will caution you that you just need to be mindful of AI when you pick in a career field, and you just need to do the research on if this career will be around. But as it relates to being an introvert, mostly most of the work is done independently. Uh, uh, Independent work with minimal meetings or client interaction. Essentially, you just have tasks that you need to do and get it taken care of. Potential employers could be Google, Microsoft, small startups in various industries. Salary range usually 60 to 120K per year. I know that's a wide range, but you can expand upon that. This is just to some get you to start thinking and having your mind turning about opportunities if you're not already down a career path. All right, next up, you've heard me talk about this many times, and I'm going to keep talking about it: data analysis. And so, basically, as I've mentioned in the past, you basically are analyzing complex complex data sets, and you're creating reports and providing insight to help businesses make informed decisions. So that's pretty straightforward. So, why is this important when it comes to why is it great for an introvert? Rather, it's because much of the work is solo, focusing on numbers and trends rather than versus people interaction like me, like my role and what I do. Some potential employers, potential employers, Amazon, Netflix, financial institutions. I didn't spell that right. Let me just looking here, spell check that. Institution. There we go. That's good enough. Let me see who else, and you could just do your research. Sally, I'm helping you out some, giving you some guidance. You can help me out and do some research now. And cut me some slack. 65K to 135K for data analysis per year. So that's a career path you can look for. Took some more notes here. Graphic designer is another one. That's number three. And as you can think about graphic designer, you're creating visual, naturally, concepts using computers, computer software, or by hand to communicate ideas that inspire, inform, or captivate consumers. As you can imagine, that's a huge and really important skill set. Now, I will say that there are some AI tools out there. I won't mention any here that is allowing you to do that. But again, we're still in the early phases. So, hey, be an early adopter, master it while you can. Maybe you are a master user of the AI that will produce these graphics. Because most people still aren't using AI in terms of like having it fully adopted. We're probably a couple of years off from that, if not more. Okay, so with that potential, why is this? Why is it great for to be an introvert? Because again, the work that you're doing, it's independent work, so you're going to be solo again. There will be some client interaction, interaction to understand requirements, but honestly, most can be done by email, um, email or management, project management tools. I actually do this actually, so I would agree with that 100%. That's why I wanted to share it here. And employers, one, uh, design agencies, tech companies, naturally. Now, this is what I like, side hustle. So you can freelance. Freelance in addition to landing a career. Uh, just a couple freelance sites that I've used to work with graphic designers. Just one example. Fiverr. Fiverr, they're not paying me, but if you into graphic designs, hope this helps you out. You can start making a couple bucks. There's many people that need graphic design work and they aren't interested in doing it themselves because they want to stay focused on their actual business. All right. So salary range 45K to 100K. Okay, there we go. So number four, I'm gonna keep talking about it. You know, we enjoy talking about tech because tech is one of those industries and those sectors where you can make really great money depending on the career path you go down. So we got to do our research there, and that's what we're doing here. But you can make great money, especially when it comes to like total comp, the stock that the tech company is offering. Sometimes there's sign-on bonus, on hire stock, phenomenal benefits. And so when you're thinking about total comp, that's why I mention tech a lot. It's not to be all end all, but we want to uncover those industries that pay our people great money. Okay, next up, software developer. I mentioned that one. As you can tell, it's not rocket science, and some of this stuff is just a matter on which one resonates with you based on your current skill set. Can you build upon your current skill set, and also what your interests are? If you're looking to do a total pivot, let's explore what your interests are, and then from there make a decision. Over life, throughout life, we're going to need to retool, reskill, adjust, make a pivot. And so, based on where you are in this season, the things that I'm sharing with you today, does it resonate? And so, does a software developer resonate with you? And if it does, this is what software developers do: they write, modify, and debug software for various applications. Why is it great for introverts? because coding is often a solitary activity. Sure, there's collaboration. Sure, there is collaboration. I don't know if I spelled it right. Collaboration, but not constant interaction versus other career paths. Now, don't get me wrong. You will need to communicate, but it's not as often as some other industries. Like mine, I talk to people all day long. So, all right, potential employee when it comes to software development. If we want to get the maximum total comp, hey, I'm gonna name big tech. You may whether you agree with me or not. Hey, there's just some options. We're gonna go Apple, Meta, Meta. You can even go startup. You can add a lot of value to startup companies. There's benefits there. Salary range, and it can go on and on and on. Salary range 70K, and that's just to start out. But I've worked with folks that didn't have a lot of experience. Just well, in this scenario that I'm going to mention is I've worked with folks that had maybe 1 or 2 years of experience, and they walked into a mid six figure income total comp, and that was just a starting point. So this could be a game changer for you, but you got to do your research. You got to understand what the future demand is for this role. What's important today. May There may be a pivot in the future because we just need to factor in AI. I'm doing the same thing for anything that I pursue as well. So I just want to share that with you all as it relates to software, being a software developer. Number five is, which I like this one, UX researcher. And so I thought this was one's interesting, so I wanted to share this one. Conduct user research to inform the design of, and if you all like how I make this, give you a visual as I'm talking, and you have my video in the left left or right corner. If you like this, please leave some comments. I'll continue to do this. I'm just experimenting, so hopefully you enjoy the visual. I know I'm a visual learner, so even seeing the writing visually on the screen is helpful for me. I don't know about you, but open to your feedback. So products and services, including surveys and data analysis. All right, move that out of the way. Slide that out of the way. Data analysis. This is great for introverts as well because some user interviewers may be required. Much of the work involves independent analysis and report writing. Mostly report writing, independent analysis. Salary range, potential employers. Let me go there first. Employer. Ooh, that is way off. Employers, tech companies, which that's broad, but that's what I would start first. I would consider design agencies or product based startups. Salary 75K to 140K. The thing here that I want to share is yes, I went through those. Yes, I'm sharing some things here as it relates to whether you know what's maybe a little bit more catering to being an introvert, but I would challenge you to start the process of working on improving how you communicate more effectively, interacting with others. There's many other, you can go to Toastmasters to get more comfortable communicating and speaking, and you could just get out and just start making connections with people. I promise sometimes when you go to networking events, other people feeling the same way you're feeling. They're feeling awkward, they're feeling nervous, and they're just waiting for someone to break the ice a lot of times. And especially if you go to places where you already have a commonality, you have something in common that you already are passionate about, or something that you are interested in, a subject. So that can be the focus to bring you together. So there's something to talk about, but then you just spend a little time learning about the other person. Once you get used to it and comfortable with interacting with people, it's a muscle. You build it, and you get better and better over time. But these are the opportunities that will allow you to make some good money, navigate being an introvert. But like I said, I would encourage you to challenge yourself to get better with communications. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We got way, way more videos coming. But until the next one, peace.